Hello, YouTube. It has been a minute. I am back, and we are back at it again with an update to the Blue Eye Structure Deck. I have a few cards that I added in, but my $20 has turned into $40 because I didn't get to play for 2 weeks, so I had $40 to spend. And Myers, I don't know about everywhere, but the Myers near me has these on sale for $20 a piece. So I picked up some of these to open. The only good Yu-Gi-Oh product Konami releases anymore. I've been thinking about having a discussion video. I didn't get to play in tournaments for 2 weeks now. I did finally get to play in one this weekend, and I ended up taking second with the small upgrades I've done. Mainly just having a side deck was a big difference, and I'll show the side deck I have and what I've been upgrading with the deck. But we're going to open these first and see how things go. Let's start with the first one. Hold on. Getting it... There we go. Actually, there's only 3 packs in each. We'll just open both of them and lay all 3 packs out here. See what we can get here. There we go. Yeah. Alrighty, let's start with this first one. Let's move those up there. Give ourselves a little room. I've been debating on Cosmic, Coral Dragon, and Mind Control. Cross out. Hey, I need these. I am happy about that, actually. Psychic End, Bullet, Skullmeister. Not bad. I'm happy about the cross out. I've been thinking about doing some discussion videos, and I want your guys' opinion on that. What do you guys think of having a fallback deck? Ooh, Ghost Ogre. I needed a third one of those, and well, ooh, Chaos Hunter's not bad. We'll go over what I'm talking about here in a minute. Did I just get Double Dweller? I did. And the same rarity? No, one's a secret. You just can't really tell. What the heck? Okay, then. That is not boding well. More side deck options, though, and main deck options for that cross-out. Maybe I'll get a second cross-out. I forgot about this. May this deck rest in hell. A foil upgrade. Oh, I think I got something back there. I got something back. Hey, an upgrade. And, ooh, and a second Chaos Hunter. But the Xyz Encore. Nice. I'm happy about that. All right, 3 more packs. Let's see if we can get anything else. Maybe some foil upgrades. Something. Ooh, Bingo Machine. I am happy about that. Maybe some of these are things we can trade away. Get something. The Bingo Machine I'm happy about. I picked up 2 of these. They're cheap. They're a strong recommendation for an upgrade early on. Judgment. Happy about Judgment. Coral Dragon. Rescue Rabbit. Fish Droll. Foil upgrade. Another foil. These are kind of warped. You guys see that? Look at that taco bin. I'll need to, like, flatten these out. That's disappointing, to say the least. I can feel them inside of there. These must have been sitting for a long time. That might be why they're discounted. Hit the camera. Sorry, guys. Another Ghost Ogre. Happy about that. Ghost Ogre is really good right now. Chaos Illusion. Rescue Cat. Dragon. Okay, not a ton of upgrades, but some stuff. Kind of happy about some of this stuff. Can't complain too much. We'll incorporate some of this, maybe trade some of it. Got some foil upgrades. Oh, that's a special rarity cross out. I didn't even realize it. What rarity is that? Is that a... Oh, that's the weird ulti. It looks weird, man. But for me, the whole reason that... Let me open up the deck here. I did find my Blue Eyes of this rarity. So I'll want to go over that. But the thing I wanted to go over mainly for the whole fallback deck idea, when I came back to Yu-Gi-Oh, I had sold almost everything, so I didn't have a lot to come back with. I kept a few small things, just A, either to dork around with friends, or B, because it had some sort of sentimental value to me. So when I came back and taught my first tournament, literally the same day I started again, which is fantastic. Something that occurred to me, a few different things, and I've seen a lot of people talking about it recently, about it's a skill issue, it's not a money gap thing. It very much is a money gap thing. Me and 3 of my friends all quit at the same time, and we all came back at the same time. Actually, I'll take that back. 2 of them came back beforehand. 2 of them came back about a month before I did. And then I came back, entered a tournament with them, and I beat one of them. And then later on, he went out and spent like $1,000 to buy Fiendsmith, Fiendsmith, White Forest, Fawalos bullcrappery, and he finally beat me. And that was just because the Fiendsmith cards are so ridiculous, and they're locked behind a massive paywall. We are going to go over quick. We're going to set you up here to the side for a minute, and we'll go over this. I did find my World's Blue Eyes. I have a playset of these, but we're only playing 2. This is what you want to get down to. We now have a foil upgrade in here for this, and we're playing 1 Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. We are still on the 3 Neo Kaiser. Good 1-card starter. I completely lost my train of thought, didn't I? I just started going into the deck list. I am sorry, guys. I was talking about how I'll finish my train of thought, and then we'll finish going over the deck. I apologize, guys. I'm way off topic. I'm annoyed about a bunch of things in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Konami doesn't help with it. Packs and stuff like that, locking cards that they know are going to be expensive in the TCG behind secret rares, QCRs, high rarities, and not giving them to people. It bothers me a lot. And I told my friend that, and he went out and bought that big expensive deck. I bought these 3 structure decks. We played 2 matches. We got to do one more to decide the winner. And he lost the first match, and I was like, maybe it is just a skill issue for a lot of people. But then he showed me his hand, and he literally drew all hand traps, and against 3 structure decks that don't care about that many hand traps. And then the second match, he drew all Fiendsmith, and the Fiendsmith stuff just plays forever. I opened 3 hand traps in one of our games, and he just kept going, and that is ridiculous. Why is that locked behind a paywall? You want to say your game is skill-based, you want to tell people it's not the money that matters, it's your skill issue, then don't lock anything behind a paywall. The best deck in Pokemon, like what is considered to be the absolute best deck in the game right now, is $60. Or you can go out and buy a structure deck, because they give competitive structure decks for $30. Like, just one. You don't need to buy 3. You buy just one, and it comes with all the staples and everything that are in the meta decks. And you could just open that box and play right out of that box and win a locals. Just out of the box. One $30 deck. Done. Where is all this for Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, you're supposed to be the better card game. You're supposed to be skill-based. You're not supposed to be luck sack based on wins, things like that. You're supposed to be, you won because you're the better player. Then why is everything locked behind a paywall? Konami, change the rarities. Everything's now common. Like, you want to prove me wrong? Then make everything cheap instead of locking behind paywalls. But they won't do that. It's money grabs. We all know it. We all know that it is pay to win a lot of times, and they don't want you to know that, but it is pay to win a lot of times. There is a lot of skill involved in it, don't get me wrong. There is a lot of skill involved. Joshua Smith, these freaking Jesse Cotton, these are people who these are all people who are well known for topping regularly, and a lot of times they do have the expensive cards. They almost always, every top deck you see them playing has the expensive cards in it. But every now and then they will top without some of those expensive cards and show that it is skill-based. But I'm afraid this is becoming a TED Talk, so we're going to keep going over the deck list. After the 3 Neo Kaiser, we are on 3 Maiden of White. This is pretty standard. Everything I'm going over so far is standard. 3 Sage, again, standard. 1-card starters. We're doing 3 Wishes with Eyes of Blue. We are down to 2 Roar, and as you move further in, hold on, I'm going to change a few things. As you move further into upgrading the deck and things like that, I think you do need to focus more on getting things like, or getting this down, because this is a card that does lock you. And it's not a starter. A lot of people really like this card, but it's not a starter or anything. Let's see if I can center this. Does it have a glare? No, okay. Then we are on 1 Mausoleum and 1 Ultimate Fusion. Again, all pretty standard. From there, we're on 1 Magistus and 1 True Light. And that does it for our Blue Eyes cards, pretty much. From there, we'll move on to the staple. All this stuff still comes in the structure deck, by the way. We are doing 3 Valor. Again, still structure deck stuff. Let me move this over here. 3 Valor, 3 Ash, and 3 Nibiru. All structure decks, all very staple-esque. We are on the one called by. A lot of people don't like this, don't know why. And 3 Infinite Impermanence. All in the structure deck, all staple-esque, and all very helpful right now. I recommend every last one of these cards, especially if you're just playing out of 3 structure. For how many cards is this? Hold on. Out of just that, what I've shown so far, that's 34 cards out of just 3 structure decks for most of your deck. That's pretty good. We have done some upgrades. I'm going to show those upgrades right now. The small amount that I've traded away everything that I had for and all that, I have 2 Ghost Ogre 3 now. I'm excited about that. I wanted 3 but could only get 2 because these are 2 apiece. I did get the Magnemite. Guy cut me a deal on this for $3 instead of, they are $5 right now, but I got lucky and got it for $3. A Baldrake, this is a quarter for a common. I know I don't want to play the common. Play the common. And then we are playing 2 Bingo Machine. I like it at 2. I don't know if I'd play 3, but 2 has been really good, very consistent helping. It makes them have to have more hand traps, is what I'll say. This is a card where it's either have the hand trap or I will play through your hand traps. So it takes them from needing 2 hand traps to needing 3 to 4 hand traps, which is very nice. So, and while decks can do that, we like to try and play through it. But that's the upgrades to the main deck. We're going to go over the extra deck now, and then we'll go over the side deck. Our standard thing, we're on 2 Spirit with Eyes of Blue. We were playing 3 of this originally. We're down to 2. We are on 1 Erratic Seal of Heavenly Spears. I think there was there an upgraded one in here? Hold on. Did we get a foil one? I don't know. I'm going to have to unwarp these cards. This is insane how bad this is. Holy crap. They feel like tacos. Did I put it over here? I thought I got a foil upgrade. I might have. I might not have. Oh, well. If I didn't, I didn't. But we are, from there, we are still on 2 Tyrant Dragon. Eventually, this is going to come down to 1. But for now, we are on 2 of it. And then we are on 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate. What is that? Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate. I thought it was Blue Eyes Ultimate Neo Dragon, but it's Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate. Can you guys see that okay? Let's see if we can adjust just a smidge here. There we go. All right. Then we are on 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, 1 Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, and 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Sorry. These are all things that you'll want to stay in the deck. Well, except for obviously 1 of the Tyrant. Eventually, 1 of those will come out. But most of this is pretty standard and also all on the structure deck. For right now, I do have the 2nd Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in here. This hopefully will be switched out very soon. But these are all things that are in the structure deck. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards for your extra deck that just come in. And you can play Indigo Eyes and stuff like that until you get the rest of your deck. From there, we did spend the $1 and get the Line of the Light Charmer. This is a good upgrade. Eventually, I haven't gotten an access code yet. I did get a Selene. I have not put it in the deck yet because we don't have an access code. When we get an access code, we'll put this in and play the access code line. But yeah, we are also on 1 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. Apparently there is a cheap version of this. It is 50 cents. I didn't know, so I picked this up for 50 cents. Good card, good upgrade, and I'd strongly recommend it. You summon it off of your Spirit Dragon, then it's just free bounces constantly. It's really, really good in the mirror match. And then we're on 1 Lightstorm Dragon. There are, I don't know how many Blue Eyes players you guys have around your locals or anything like that, or even your regionals, which I did get to go to one. Did not get to play in it though, unfortunately, but that happens. They capped out. But one Light Storm Dragon, 50-cent bulk card, quarter card, whatever. Pull it out of your bulk or ask a buddy if they have it in their bulk. The weird card that sticks out is the Albalinitis, and that'll make sense here in a minute, but this helps in the Blue Eyes matchup in the mirror match, especially if people are on the Primite build. You want this to help clear their boards and just push for game. But that does it for the extra deck. We'll move on to the side deck. I did not have a side deck the last time you saw me, and I will say you want a side deck. The side deck is what has helped me immensely, and you need a side deck. Not having one is why I was losing. But once I had it, I started actually doing well. We are doing 3 droll. Mermails. I hate mermails. I hate the water barrier statue. That's the only thing I hate. I lost the tournament that I took second in, which I should have a video up for. Actually, I lost to mermails is what I lost to. And I took them to game 3. And the only reason I even managed that is because I opened a Magnemite. And 3 hand traps, including a Veiler. So after he started going, before he could summon the water barrier statue, once he did Diva and locked himself into the effect, I chained Magnemite, summoning Magma, activating effect for in phase, and then searched the Neo Kaiser, and then changed this to attack, summon the Neo Kaiser, and I had to double attack over the dang water barrier statue to be able to win that game. Not fun. The only card I really want going is the water barrier statue, although Minstrel can suck a fart. Like, Minstrel needs to go away. And the thing that'll make the Albalinitis make sense is I am citing 3 Fallen of Albaz. Eventually, I have considered throwing in a Lebellion into the extra deck, but this is a little harder to make. It's basically Albaz into Albaz. But it lets you shuffle stuff back and then go into your Tyrant Dragon. But yeah, you just, in the Blue Eyes matchup, especially if they're on Primite, you literally just set this, reveal it, and then fuse off their whole board because they lock themselves into dragons, including the spheres, so they don't get the spheres effect, and you just win with this. So, from there, 3 Artifact Lancia. You definitely want 3 of this card. The commons are 50 cents to $1. Pick up commons if you have to. You want this card. Malice is a pain, and you want this to beat Malice. You all saw me pull this. It is the one of Harpy's Feather Duster. Hooray. And then we are playing 1 Destined Rivals. This is literally the only sideboard card that comes in the structure decks, so I threw it in there as a one of. It'll come out as soon as I can. And then finally, the thing that you'll also very much want is 3 Solemn Strikes. This card is crazy, and it helps through so much. Like, so much. I'm talking too fast and not breathing enough. My nose is a little stuffy. I don't know if you guys have been able to hear it. But this card, you'll want 3 of this. But that does it for the main extra side. If you guys want more discussion videos, I know I turned this into a slight TED Talk. If you want discussion videos or anything like that, please do let me know. I've been on this whole kick of, even if you're quitting the game, keep one deck and 1 set of staples and everything, just so if you want to play with your friends or anything like that, or want to get back into it, you have an option to get back into it. I kind of screwed myself when I sold out and tried to switch to Pokemon, which is so much healthier of a game, and the company's so much friendlier to its players. Like, whoo, it makes me mad. Because I love the way Yu-Gi-Oh! Plays, but I hate the company in charge of it. If we could go back to like Upper Deck or something, get rid of Konami. Konami is awful. But yeah, guys, that'll do it for this. You should keep an eye out. One of the matches should be uploaded. I don't know what's going on with Team Quality. They haven't seemed to want any of my videos. They said that they're way more focused on super competitive stuff, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that. Their guy in charge of the videos, a lot of people on the team did want my stuff, but a lot of the the guy in charge of videos didn't want a lot of my stuff. He's just not interested. He says we need to focus on competitive stuff, which seems like most of the rest of the team doesn't agree with, but I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully you guys will see something on there soon. If not, just keep checking in here. Until then, remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below on how bad I'm doing. Until then, I'll see you next time.